Hi there and welcome to Juicy Celeb Talks. Porsha de Rossi has finally opened up about her divorce from Ellen DeGeneres, explaining the reasons behind her decision to end their marriage. She shared that she often felt unsafe around Ellen, and there were moments when Ellen crossed her personal boundaries. This revelation may sound familiar, but a particular incident was the final straw for Porsha. While visiting a sick friend, Ellen's behavior became outrageous, leading to a situation you wouldn't believe. Things escalated when Ellen got physical despite several warnings, and the tension exploded as Ellen stormed off in anger. To understand this, we need to rewind to the beginning of their relationship. Ellen DeGeneres and Porsha de Rossi first met in 2000 at a social event in Los Angeles. At that time, both were rising stars in Hollywood. Ellen was a beloved comedian and TV host, celebrated for her groundbreaking role as an openly gay woman in the entertainment industry. Porsha, meanwhile, was an emerging actress, known for her work in popular TV shows like Ally McBeal. Their first encounter was brief, but Porsha later admitted that she was instantly captivated by Ellen. However, there was a major obstacle: Porsha had not yet publicly come out as a lesbian. She had strong feelings for Ellen but was too scared to pursue them, worried about how it might affect her career. They exchanged pleasantries and went their separate ways, but something deep inside Porsha had shifted. Over the next few years, Porsha and Ellen crossed paths a few more times, with each interaction charged with unspoken tension. By 2004, both women found themselves single again and met at another event. This time, the attraction was undeniable. Ellen, who was now more openly out and confident, took the lead in initiating a deeper conversation, breaking through the emotional walls Porsha had built around herself. For the first time, Porsha felt a sense of safety with someone, a feeling she rarely experienced before. They began dating shortly after, keeping their relationship low-key at first. But once they went public, their relationship became a powerful symbol of love, courage, and authenticity within the LGBTQ+ community. Ellen, who had faced significant backlash for coming out in the late 1990s, was now thriving as the host of The Ellen DeGeneres Show, which premiered in 2003. Her career was skyrocketing, while Porsha was gaining recognition for her role in Arrested Development. As they became more comfortable sharing their love with the world, their bond deepened. Ellen frequently talked about Porsha on her show, openly expressing her affection. Porsha, who came out publicly around the same time they started dating, found Ellen's unwavering confidence and enthusiasm incredibly inspiring. She often described Ellen as her best friend and soulmate. By 2005, the couple was inseparable. They shared a love for animals, charity work, and a mutual desire to make a positive difference in the world. Ellen's humor and wit complemented Porsha's more reserved and thoughtful nature. They were often spotted laughing together, holding hands at red carpet events, and exchanging loving glances. As a couple, they became beloved figures, offering hope and inspiration to many within the LGBTQ+ community. In 2008, when the California Supreme Court overturned the ban on same-sex marriage, Ellen and Porsha decided to take the plunge. This was more than just a personal decision, it was a bold political statement. They were excited to have their love officially recognized. Ellen proposed to Porsha at their home in Los Angeles, presenting her with a stunning 3-carat pink diamond ring. Overwhelmed with emotion, Porsha immediately said yes. Their wedding, held on August 16, 2008, was an intimate gathering of close friends and family at their Beverly Hills home, filled with love and joy. "There's a smile on my face, there's a spring in my step, and there's a ring on my finger, and that's it," both Ellen and Porsha said. Ellen opted for a thoughtful white pantsuit, while Porsha wore a flowing dress. The couple exchanged heartfelt, handwritten vows, promising love, support, and friendship. This moment was not only monumental for them but also for countless others who viewed them as role models. Their marriage marked the start of a new chapter, where they continued to uplift each other in their careers while also working on joint ventures, particularly in humanitarian and animal rights causes. In public, they often shared affectionate moments, laughed together, and demonstrated genuine admiration for one another. For a time, their love story was seen as one of the most stable and beautiful in Hollywood. However, like any relationship, Ellen and Porsha's marriage faced its challenges. The pressures of Hollywood, constant public scrutiny, and their demanding schedules began to take a toll on their relationship. One of the first major rough patches surfaced around 2014 when rumors of a rift between them began circulating. These whispers were fueled by Ellen's high-profile status as a talk show host and Porsha's struggles to carve out her own identity amid Ellen's success. Despite being a talented actress, Porsha often felt defined by her marriage rather than her own accomplishments, leading to an identity crisis that created tension between them. Furthermore, Porsha faced personal battles, including her struggles with anxiety and bulimia. Living with eating disorders was hell for Porsha. She described how constantly dieting and never feeling good enough about her body became a way of life, even though it was incredibly painful. Living your whole life never feeling like you're enough, like if you just weighed a little less, somehow you'd be happier, your life would be better. "That's a terrible way to live," Porsha once shared. It was a very short step from that mindset to a full-blown eating disorder. Ultimately, the only way she was able to recover was by never restricting herself again. Meanwhile, Ellen's career continued to demand more of her time and energy as her show gained even more popularity. She became one of Hollywood's most powerful and influential figures, known for her humor, kindness, and advocacy for positive change. However, the public image of Ellen as a performer clashed with the reality at home. Porsha often felt lonely and isolated in their marriage, and with Ellen's busy schedule, she sometimes forgot just how deeply Porsha was struggling. In 2018, Ellen considered ending her talk show, expressing exhaustion from maintaining a public persona that always had to be kind and upbeat. She felt trapped by the expectations of her audience and the industry. Porsha supported this idea, seeing it as an opportunity for them to reconnect away from the constant spotlight. However, Ellen ultimately decided to renew her contract, which may have signaled to Porsha that Ellen's career took priority. As the years passed, the cracks in their marriage became more visible. The intense pressure from their public lives, combined with personal insecurities, widened the gap between them. The COVID-19 pandemic in 2020 only heightened these tensions, especially when Ellen faced allegations of fostering a toxic workplace environment on her show. The scandal dominated the media, and suddenly, her brand was under intense scrutiny, putting Ellen in the spotlight more than ever. Porsha stood by Ellen during this tumultuous time, publicly supporting her, but behind the scenes, things were different. The stress from the scandal and negative media attention further strained their marriage. They began to argue more frequently, as Ellen's stubbornness and need to control her public image spilled over into their private lives, creating friction. Porsha increasingly felt sidelined, with her own needs and desires overshadowed by Ellen's relentless focus on her career and reputation. By late 2021, the couple had undergone therapy and made several attempts to reconcile their differences, hoping to save the relationship they had built and its significance to millions of fans. However, some wounds ran too deep to heal. Porsha felt that her voice often went unheard and her needs were neglected. She longed for a quieter life filled with authenticity, away from the spotlight.